What's up, guys? Good morning. So it's snowing out pretty bad. It's like a northeastern snowstorm, so I'm pretty much stuck in the house. The prep goes on, so unless this gets better, we're gonna do a home workout later. You know, I have shoulders and back width today, so that's what we'll do at home. And I'm about to eat breakfast and then take it from there. Kind of just show you what I do if I'm stuck in the house, which I really hate. I'm a Sagittarius, so being stuck in the house is not really my thing, but we make it work, make it fun. So I'll kind of just take you through my day today. We'll see honestly what happens because I don't even know myself. So I'm gonna make a coffee. We're using this hazel muffin coffee. Maybe this will quench my muffin cravings. I actually hate muffins, so I do like hazelnut though coffee. I know it's not working. There we go. Low. Oh. There we go. So here is breakfast: 50 grams of oats, 30 grams of white iso, 12 grams of almond butter, and a black coffee. At this point, oh, and my baby spoon. Everyone always thinks it's like a toothbrush. Baby spoon. Now I eat it with baby spoon, so I eat slower. And then also I always use a bigger bowl than I need just so it doesn't rise too much in the microwave and spill over, and also so I can mix it well. Meal one, here's the macros, and I'm gonna dig in. So right now I start college back up Monday, so I'm just kind of going through the syllabuses, putting all the important dates on my laptop, but it's meal time. So meal 2 and 3 will be, well actually I'm gonna work out a little bit earlier today because we're home, but these two meals are the same, so I'm cooking them together because why wouldn't I? So it's gonna be chicken and boiled white potato. So I'll be using this non-stick spray, and then for seasoning, I freaking love this stuff. It tastes amazing on rice, chicken, potato, you name it, love it. I'm gonna put on that, and then finish off the meal with olive oil. Now you're probably wondering why I don't just use olive oil to cook the chicken in the air fryer, because I count my olive oil as my fat source. So when you're in prep, it doesn't really matter what you like. No, I'm kidding. But the point is, it's a fat source, so I want to be able to measure it specifically for each meal. I get 5 grams of olive oil for both meals, so I put it on after everything's cooked. And typically what I will do is I'll heat up my food and then put the olive oil in after if I have that option, just so none of it dissolves or, you know, gets messed up in the process, to put in simple words. Okay, so chicken is in, and we're boiling some potatoes. So I'm gonna show you how you cook in bulk with raw food, because I get this question all the time from my clients is, I have them weigh all their stuff raw and they literally will cook it meal by meal. I'm like, you don't have to do that because their meals are pretty much the same, other than, you know, I make it so they can cook in bulk. So this is how you do it. So I have 2 meals right now. So I cooked it, I weighed it raw. Then just do your basic stuff, drain it. Okay. Now have a bowl ready or something to put it in. Now you're gonna weigh it again. So I weighed it raw, it was 230 grams. Now we're gonna weigh it again. So it's 240 grams. So typically potato holds the least water, but in the case of rice, if you do this, it's gonna be a massive, massive difference. Sorry, my cat in the background, well, Lexi's cat. But there's a major difference usually with rice when you cook it versus when it's raw. So this is why you want to do it this way. So the process pretty much is, let's say you have 3 meals, right? And you want to cook chicken breast for the 3 meals. And it's 100 grams, right? So it's 300 grams, so weigh it raw, cook it, you're gonna weigh the chicken again, and then divide that by 3, because that's the amount of meals you need. And that's it. It's really simple, it's not hard at all. It shouldn't take you that long. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes max. And I've been doing other stuff in the process, so I'm not just sitting here waiting. Okay, pre-workout time, keeping it the same. Right now I'm over 18 weeks out, so if I was closer, I'd probably eat less because I'm working out at home, but honestly the workout I made is pretty intense, even though it is for home. So we're gonna keep it the same. Same meal as the last YouTube video. It's gonna be 150 grams of tilapia and then 68 grams of rice uncooked. And eat that, and then next slide, we're gonna start the workout.
You're not eating it uncooked though.
I'm not eating uncooked. I weigh it raw, and then I cook it, and then I eat it. Sometimes they'll say 6 to 8 grams of rice raw, and people assume I'm eating it raw. I'm not sure why that assumption is made, but it's not true. I do eat it cooked, in fact. Okay, so first move is a dumbbell pullover. So on my shoulder days, I always do some type of back movement, just a touch-up day. I added that resistance band to the move to pretty much just make the upward motion of it, or the positive aspect, a little bit more harder, as the negative when you're stretching downward is already tough enough. For this, I did 4 sets of 20, very short breaks. We're talking 15 seconds max, trying my best to increase the weight. Now you see the chair slightly moving. I did put a dumbbell on the chair to help hopefully stop it rolling a bit, but obviously since this is a home workout, nothing will be perfect, but we definitely made it work as best we can. Now I did contemplate putting it on that pole behind me, as you see, but that's actually a structure beam for the house, so God forbid I fucked it up, I probably would have had the house topple on me, so definitely did not want to do that. Second move is called the dumbbell 6-way. Now these are a lot harder than they look, I promise. I did 4 sets of 20 here to warm up my shoulders. I do not have that heavy of dumbbells in my house, so I wanted to do a pre-activation movement and pre-fatigue movement before I went into some type of pressing shoulder movement, just to make the lighter weights a bit heavier. This, I promise, for anyone, doesn't matter what level of experience you have, this is going to be very difficult. For these, you want to take minimal breaks. I took about 10 seconds between each set. And you definitely want to make sure you hit that 20 reps. If you can no longer go, drop the weight and make that 20 rep happen. Next, we have the dumbbell Arnold shoulder press. So essentially these, it's a normal shoulder press, but at the bottom, you want to pretty much invert your palms inward and do a slight inward push movement. Sorry for my weird descriptions. As you can see though, that's the movement. These are great. You want to go slow, because we're working with lighter reps, lighter weight. And pretty much you want to make sure you go slow on the negative, and when you're going up, explode to the best of your abilities while also maintaining control. We will superset this with bent over dumbbell rear delt raises. And to top it all off, we're going to finish with the dumbbell around the worlds. These are great. Another move just to sculpt the delts. This is not going to be a really big mass builder, but again, if you're limited to workout equipment and it's a one-day kind of thing, this is a great choice. The point is to pretty much have your palms facing upward at the bottom, and as you come around, have them twist outward into what you would have at the top of a pressing motion. This again is going to have very short breaks, just like everything else. Nothing should have more than 20 seconds break in between. And I'm editing the video and I totally forgot to make an outro for the video, getting back in this whole YouTube thing, forgetting the small nuances. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. I will be posting every Sunday, 8 a.m. in the morning, so you have it all day to watch it. Any suggestions or requests for videos, just leave in the comments, and until next time. If you're interested in coaching, shoot me an email at alex@scoobyprep.com. Look up my self-made 8-week course for the trans man. It's a bodybuilding course tailored to the trans man specifically, and here are all my social media links.